Continuing on, we had 1,000,001 things going on and not enough brain power to handle them all. This is finally doing its job of actually producing electronics, which means this is finally under construction. Who freaking Ray? I have probes going everywhere. I have science ships doing their jobs. I have cargo ships also doing their jobs. The outer space thing is going okay. The interior thing... I'm sure when you get practice at this game, there is a point you reach where there's less mental power required to achieve everything, but at the moment, it's a struggle. That's fine. What I'm looking for is an opportunity to move some of that ice away from here. So if I were to say this one is to hold ice and be switched on, still optimal, and we can move ice from 2 to 1. That should help clear that.
Its scan.
This one's also chock full of carbon. I believe this is my polymer refinery. Yep, I might want to have more than one of them. It takes 5 to create 5 every cycle. I have many cycles worth of... No, why is that 0? What? What? Okay. Do I not have... Yeah, alright. Let's fix that. You've got 82. Where are you? You've got 50. And you're collecting nice, which... Yeah, I think that was my carbon store earlier. Sure, let's just build another one. Oops, try that again. It's not the best place for it, but it's going there anyhow. You are going to hold carbon. And we have enough people. Good. Right. This can please allow... where is it? Nope, 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 nobody, nope.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can we pause while I'm trying to figure out things? Waste recycling, that's what I'm looking for. Yes. Do I want to... you can literally only change one at a time. I see, cool. Once that's done, we can check our population. We've got enough that we should be able to switch on one of these, tell it not to collect food, but instead to collect waste. And then finally, I can say, unpause, this place needs waste. It also needs more people shortly. It... No, it already needs more people. This one's gonna have 5 more. It's currently got a surplus of 33. Let's move 10 workers to sector 3. let's go 20. Start migration. Feel like I'm going to regret that, but we'll see how we go. And Sector 1 has a bit of a surplus, okay. So as you may recall, before I did the Ixion jump to this new planetary system, I collected a whole bunch of resources. I'm no longer sure that was the best idea, because I've got problems organizing everything. Right, I have 1 spare electronics. I can move electronics from 3 to, I believe, 1 requires it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
You know what, I can stay on 0 for the moment. Go. Okay, science ship completed the task. Cool. Not that one.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, again, too many things happening at once. Okay, no incidents. Excellent. I am still on track for not killing anybody. Okay, we also found other stuff. Let's investigate that as well. Now, you are still going. That's fine. Cool. Sector 1 had an issue a minute ago. I think they're okay now. There was some other announcement I didn't pay attention to. Oh yes, crew moved. Good. Sector 3. This should be able to switch on at least one of these now. Although I'm still waiting for this to be completed for some reason. What is its problem? I think its problem is that it's not connected to any roads. And I think that's because it's facing the wrong way, and it's away from a road. Let's... Oh no, I can put a road there. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's just solve that nice and quickly. Done. Right. Oops, disconnect. You should now start receiving alloy. Yep, good. Solved that little problem for the moment. Cool. That's under construction. Oh, it's crew quarters. That's not even the thing I'm looking for. What I was looking for is this one. Yes, you have waste. Good. You appear to have sufficient waste to do your job. Excellent. Alright. I have another probe available. This is under construction. Never mind the fact I've already failed the thing that made me want to build it in the first place. And the minus 15 on trust in me has been wiped out at this point anyhow. So I guess I didn't need to panic after all.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. I believe that would be... Nope, you're still going. Oh, you're still waiting for alloys. Carry on. This one must have finished, and it's collecting the science. I will wait till it's collected some of that. In the meantime, I may as well look for hydrogen, I guess. Some in this vicinity is not very much. Okay, north of the comet. There's some out here, but that will go through the storm cloud, and I don't know if probes can do that or not. Let's find out. It's only a probe, we'll see what happens. When this is done, what does this even do? Just makes people happier.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Cool. Yes, that is very much nonsense. I am definitely human. Okay. Sooner or later, I'm going to need to get more crew again. Does this sector have enough? Almost. Needs one more worker to be able to work a second one of these. Alright. I could switch off something. I just don't feel like there's anything safe to switch off. That's in use, that's in use. I suppose I could switch this one off. Or I could do that to force it to move across. I think one of my science ships just finished collecting science. Yep, okay. Oh. Fair enough. I used up a lot of alloys to do nada. Oh well. At least we collected some science, I guess. You can go to this one now, please. Hey, it made it through. Awesome. Yeah, at some point I will probably need to be reminded that I can move the Tycoon and therefore get around spatial anomalies.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, interior. Sector 2. What is your problem? No, not you. Yes, there was an accident. Which... Am I going blind? We have 3 injured crewmen. That's just full.
A probe has completed its scan.
Full because there's too many alloys collected in this sector. I don't need silicon in here at the moment. Okay. Why does that keep changing? I noticed the number changed, but I didn't see what it was before and after. I'm going to write down 318. still going. Yep, that's fine. I was going to make this one do something else when it emptied out. I do not recall what. It wasn't store food, I know that much. Okay, I think it might have just been trying to switch it off so I had more people. Yes, that was it. Because now this one can be on. This is producing. This has 2. It's not doing a very good job of being 50-50 at the
Science
moment.
team has
That's why.
completed a task. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alrighty, that would be you. You're collecting for the moment. Was it this one? Pretty sure comets shouldn't have much in the way of gravity, by the way. So there's definitely something fishy going on. Yeah, that's new technology upgrade post. Read it slowly. Post decryonization treatment upgrade unlocked for Cryonics Center. Okay. I think I know what that means, but we'll come back to it. I can descend into the cavity and study this. Oh boy. Someone's going to die if I do this, but I'm doing it anyway. What I believe that was telling me is that for the Cryonics Center, which is one of these research bunnies, yeah, this is now unlocked. Except that it's not. Huh? Pass. I'm going with pass.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
That's great. Regardless, I don't have any cryonics to unfreeze at the moment anyway, so no one really cares. Okay. Yes, let's untick you, because that should equal 100. Six workers injured. Far out. Okay. I don't think I'm researching anything currently. If I were to find my... hospital is not the right word. Infirmary. Okay. I'm gonna do that. A, because it's quick, B, because it doesn't use too much science, and C, because I'm sure with the number of accidents we're having, at some point, we're going to have too few beds for everyone, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, you're doing a thing, Hey, it's a blown up spaceship. Huzinga! Alright. sure that's not pronounced the way it is in my head, but yeah, it's just got me thinking, bazinga. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to recover the closest, attempt to recover all of the cryopods. Once again, putting my people in danger. Dare say I'm going to screw up that whole keep casualties to 5 or less thing. Probes. Don't know that we really want to be in this sector for too much longer. That's hydrogen. I'm going to tell, if I can select it, I'm going to say avoid. Why can't I tell it to be avoided? Uh-oh. Why can't I avoid it? Oh yes, there was a thing I encountered previously. If I click that, yes, there's a little sort of delay between clicking and activating. And the reason I'm avoiding that, I was quite happy to send a probe through here, but I don't want to send my cargo ships or my mining ships through there, because that might cause people to die. Okie dokie. I'm curious. Yes, there is all sorts of stuff within this area. Should I be going there? I doubt it. And what does this require again? Deep dive apparatus. Well, when that's finished. Okay. I have 3 whole
science ship
electronics.
team has completed a task.
Oh. Nope, not that one. This one.
Administrator, a
Oh.
new request awaits your attention.
Uh-oh. 5 crew members lost. That is not good. What's doubly not good is I was collecting science there and then I clicked on it and that stopped. Okay, I have now failed my mission of not killing anyone. I was expecting more of an outcry for that. Okay, it has dropped my trust down again. Yeah, that's fair, quite frankly. Does mean I could build a ship. There is a thing over here. We go. Yes. Yep. We will remember them. At least until the end of this episode. I could build a new ship. I'm going to hold off on that for the time being. And the trust is going down every cycle. Ooh. Okay.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I will require more of these park-like things. Sector 3 seems to be the most upset for some reason. Sector 3 can build I don't care which really, but let's have a look at them. Memorial. I'm going with the alternative life center simply because it's the smallest. And it sort of fits nicely there. Oops. Yes, people are upset, and that's perfectly fair. They don't like the waste policy. Interesting. People don't like recycling in space. For reasons. Okay. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken the risks on some of these science trips. Yep. Okay. That is very unfortunate. I definitely need another science trip now. Okay, let's slow down and be more cautious. There's no... Okay, cool. I guess I will build a side ship here, but let me check on the population factor. Yeah. Having two was nice, but I think one is usually sufficient. Part of the reason I think it's usually sufficient is it takes a long time to do all the mining and collecting of resources anyway. I'm not sure that there's necessarily a reason to sort of push through getting all the sciencey bits done. Speaking of sciencey bits, interesting. Okay, I'm going to pause again while I do some reading, because I don't know if there's any way to deal with this. Do I need to get there somehow with better technology, or what's the deal? I will hopefully have an answer to that in the next episode.